there's the intro for today's video, everybody. What we're going to be doing is two things. We got a quick plug from one of our word is from today, our sponsor. We're going to do a quick sponsor plug, and it's actually one you guys might have seen before, Dragon Champions. Check it out. After that, we're going to be talking about Lineage W, okay, which is a new game coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. So you might recognize this game. This is Dragon Champions. This is a game that me and Brad have been playing well over a year now. What do you say, about a year and a half?
Yep, about a year and a half. So yeah, we've been doing stuff with them for a long time.
We've been doing this game for a while. So what I'm showing you here is what the game looks like when you're starting it. Today, I wanted to do a video and tell you guys they got a massive update. So the tutorial looks completely different now. A lot of the heroes look totally different. There's a visual update. There's new factions, new game modes. The game's kind of had a redo. So I want to once again tell you guys about it. If you're interested in looking for a new game, it's kind of in the Blizzard World of Warcraft graphic style, you know, a little bit from what I've seen. There's a lot of orcs, a lot of guys that kind of look like druid, stuff like that. Okay, so if you like that,
it's kind of like medieval World of Warcraft, like spells and bows and arrows and swords and shields,
fantasy.
And yeah,
I mean, there's a dragon. Right?
Yeah.
So you got the kind of the classics, okay? And there's alliances, you can do raids, all of that classic stuff. So what I want to do is show you guys the game a little bit, but most importantly, I want to show you how to support me because this is a sellout sponsored video. So if you decide to actually play this game, when you get into the game, you are going to use the code Darth Micro Gift, which will give you a whole bunch of freebies in the game when you go to play it. This is the tutorial. You'll have to play through this part, and then it's going to actually get to the part where you can actually do it. I'll type it in myself, and I'll show you. If you type it in, it's going to support me, and it's also going to tell the people, look, I did a good job. I got you some downloads. So do me a favor, try the game out. It's actually not that bad. Like I said, I played it for about a year and a half. To be honest, when I started it, I played it for about 3-4 months, got a little bored for a little bit, came back and then realized there was a whole bunch of new stuff that I have not understood at all. So there's all kinds of new updates you can look at. I don't know myself whether or not these updates are going to be, how to say it, too scary for little kids. Do you think it's too scary for little kids?
No.
No? Magic Arrow doesn't look too scary for little kids. It's Halloween, so they're spooky scary.
I wouldn't say this constitutes terrifying.
So family-friendly content. There you go. And what's your favorite part about the game?
From what I remember, it was pretty realistic to have a path towards progress. Like if you've got a hero you really like, there was kind of an opportunity to make sure that you're farming up the fragments and kind of developing and investing your resources in that kind of vein of progression. So that was one thing that I kind of liked about this style of game and how they set it up.
They also had tournaments pretty often, from what I remember. So like all the kind of meme sales points aside, like the parts I actually like was like the tournaments were pretty cool too. So it was kind of like how we have personal tournaments and raid. What actually ends up happening is you have the same tournaments, but they give you characters. So they give you like fragments to characters, which help you summon characters. Kind of like they're showing here. So when you actually summon stuff, you're summoning fragments of characters. You get enough fragments, you actually make a character. It's basically how the game works. So,
yeah, but it's not all or nothing like raid. It's kind of like you've got a more guaranteed path to acquiring a champion you really want.
So you slowly grind the heroes you want to get, and then there's different special heroes, legendary heroes that have events that kind of rotate around depending upon what time of the year it is. There will be different events that will come around. You can try it out, etc. So just a quick plug for this game. If you're at all interested in this game, give it a look. Now, I want to talk about one other game that's coming out that is not sponsored. Let me show you. All right, if you want to try a new game, you can download Dragon Champions. Once you get to the main menu, once you're through the tutorial, you can click the top right, hit the settings button, click on promo code. You can type in Darth Micro Gift. It's that simple. You're going to get yourself some freebies, pow, just like that. You got yourself gold, some stuff you can do some polls with, and you got yourself fragments of a character and some mirrors so you play the game. That simple. Download, install Dragon Champions, use my code. You're going to help me out. Bang, there you go. And even Brad himself. Brad, isn't this a great game?
Yeah, you know, it's a solid game. It's worth trying for sure.
There you go. Even Brad says to download and use code Darth Microgift. All right, so there you go. All right, memes aside, that is the game wrapped up, and now let's get into Lineage. Okay, so Lineage W. This is coming out November 4th. Pre-download from noon on November 2nd, meaning you can now literally pre-download it right now. Okay. So I have gone and done my pre-download. It's a little bit confusing. When you do your pre-download, it's actually not the same name of the game. Okay, when you go to do the pre-download, you can go and say, all right, I want to get ready for it, etc. But it's called Lineage 2 M. Okay, so it's a different name of the game actually on here. I have it pre-ordered. Actually, the pre-download, I guess, isn't quite ready yet, but the pre-orders here are called Lineage 2 M on your phone. There it is right there. Okay, you can get it on iPhone and Android. Now, this game is going to be an MMORPG. It's supposed to be sort of like the classic Lineage. I didn't play the classic Lineage. Did you?
No. This kind of reminds me of something like Albion.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I didn't play the classic Lineage, but we can actually go to the YouTube channel and actually check it out here. I'm going to be checking this one out myself. This is by NCSoft. Let's see, there's Dungeon Adventurer Guides. Let's take a look here what we got.
Can be acquired from the Island of Phantasm. Players can create powerful equipment.
So it kind of almost looks like a Diablo
from the Island of Phantasm.
Yeah, it's an isometric kind of third-person MMORPG. Pretty standard, I guess, but just first impression. It's my first seeing of it.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it too much into it either. I just found out it's sort of coming out. Here's the launch trailer. Let's take a look at the launch trailer. I'm going to pump the audio through so you can hear it as well.
Now, all aboard! The ship's about to set sail. You'd better be armed to the teeth. Mainland's no easy place to get by. If you're not careful, you could get surrounded by a bunch of Ungoliants. Never keep your guard down,
look like Diablo.
even at an oasis. Also goes for
Or Path of Exile,
too,
yeah, that type of stuff.
Keep your eye out when you're trading precious items.
You can trade with other players, that's cool.
That is. A heart-thumping adventure awaits us, you know. Still, life isn't always cold. You never know. Perhaps you'll get to meet a special soul.
So I think this is like sort of the classic MMO style.
Always
Look, they got the
remember
Cthulhu.
the days you fought together. Those fierce old days. And more than anything, that we, once again, come together anew.
Seems like I saw a
to
remastered
start
version
a
of it.
thrilling adventure. Hey, you there. Welcome. Now, enjoy your voyage. From now till the end of days.
There you go, launch trailer. All right, what do you think?
That audio was extremely cheesy.
A little cheesy. A little cheesy, not gonna lie, there's a little bit cheesy there, but it's what I like about it is that it's gonna be on Android, iPhone, PC as well. So it's kind of like Genshin. It's got like a faux
Yeah,
broad stroke.
you know my stance on this. I've done dedicated videos on this. I think that's the future of gaming. Like the games that are going to rise to the top are going to be the ones that are all platforms. PC, mobile, console. You can play your account no matter what. Crossplay, play with your friends no matter what they're on. Like that's going to be the future.
Pretty cool. Questing system, etc.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll give it a look. You know, yeah, it's
So
worth,
that comes out
worth trying out.
1 day, 9 hours, everybody. So you can go, you can get this download. Just Google Lineage W, and I think it's also called Lineage 2M on the phone, which is weird that they have two different names. But Lineage W, here you go. And yeah, should be pretty cool, guys. I'll see you in game. Any last final words on the way out the door?
No, thanks for showing me what's coming up here on Lineage. I'll have to take a look, and yeah, it's fun to touch base with you as always.
All right, everybody, and peace.